Hello, welcome to the show. Previously, I had done these on Instagram, but due to popular demand, I just decided, you know what? I think it's time to go global. You may remember we did this beer, the alleged king of the beers, once before. And had a lot of positive things to say about it. Um, but first, let's talk a little bit about the show. I have a particular grading system that is very similar to a elementary school child. I think that if you're tasting something, really all you need to know is if something is excellent, satisfactory, unsatisfactory, or needs improvement. Now, this time around, I'm probably going to leave the needs improvement category to limited release and new beers that I come across because you know what? If a major brewery is taking advice from a mid-30s guy sitting in his parents' basement talking about beer, they got bigger problems. What you'll find here on this show is kind of a cross between Fred Rogers, Wayne Campbell, Julia Child, and maybe Larry King. I really don't know how this show will end up, but again, this is just a pilot episode, and if you've seen pilot episodes of most of your favorite sitcoms of the 1980s, they weren't very good. So, with that said, I'd like to get started. I'm going to keep it clean. You know, this is intended to be a public show, so you don't have to worry about watching this with your kids around. Funny story, I once saw a door-to-door salesman try to hawk some cleaning supplies to my parents by saying that they were cleaner than Michael Jackson around your kids, or something to that effect. I'm glad they didn't buy any of that product. So essentially, what I do is I give you a little history about the beer and what I think about it. Apologize to all the hop heads out there. I don't think I'm going to hit on your typical beer review and grading system. I do things a little differently, and I think you'll enjoy it. So here we go. We got a Budweiser. I apologize if this is out of focus. I'm doing this by myself here. King of Beers, brewed and canned in the USA. Apparently that's very important. It says on here it's brewed with 100% renewable energy. I think if you're drinking a Budweiser, you probably don't care about renewable energy. Anyway, this is actually a 16-ounce can. It's ice cold. We're going to give it a shot. Now, some of you may be wondering, especially if this is your first time tuning in, what Budweiser is going to get. You can go anywhere in the world, and this beer is going to taste pretty much exactly the same if it's fresh and if it's cold. So, you know, for my money, sorry, I just leaned very close to the camera. I got a broken golf club as my pointer. We're kind of trying to get started here without much capital. But this gets a big green star for me, for my money. It's a great beer. You know, say what you want about the company and their 19-letter company name, InBev, SA, whatever you want to call it. But, you know, this is still a great beer, and I think everyone will really enjoy it. Have a good day.